So we need to talk about this book. Basically, it's amazing. It exceeds any expectations I had for the end of this series, and that is saying something. You can tell that she wrote and rewrote this book over and over again until it was perfect, because God, is it perfect. The writing is amazing, the story is amazing, the characters have changed and grown, and I don't know if it's for the better for all of them, and I love that. I love how real they feel, and I love how everything about this book hit home. It's a home fucking run. I'm so glad that Michelle Hodkin took the time she did to write this book. It was supposed to come out last year originally, and then June this year, and then it came out in November, and I don't care. I'm glad I waited. She held on to it till it was perfect. And that means so much to me, as this is one of my favorite young adult series out there on the planet, hands down. And the fact that she took so much time to write it, that she put so much thought and effort into it, she cares about us. She cares about her books. It's not, you can't say she's writing it for the money. It's not like, I don't want to step on anybody here, but like, it's not like Nicholas Sparks or James Patterson, who just push out books to make money. Like, it means a lot that she took all the time, and you can tell how much time she took to write it, because everything is thought out, everything is carefully drawn up and planned, and it's beautiful. It is written so well, and the characters are so brilliant, and the ending, she didn't pull any punches, for sure, and I'm so glad she didn't. I cried when it was over, because I'm never going to read a new Mara Dyer book again, and that hurts. It's sad when your favorite series ends. But I'm so glad. I'm so glad she gave my favorite character the ending she needed. Mara Dyer is so important to me. This series is so important to me. I read the first book my sophomore year of high school. I had long hair. I was a Republican. Yeah, fun fact. Didn't know what feminism was. Didn't know a lot of things. Hadn't had my first kiss. I didn't have my first kiss when the second book came out. That's another story for another day. Like, I am a more confident, bolder person. I am a different person from who I was 3-4 years ago. And this series still speaks to me. In a different way, of course, because clearly there are some problems with the way some of the characters talk about women, but, like, that's the characters, and I'm fairly certain that's not the way the author feels. And that's okay. The fact that there are problems with it, and that I can see them, and I still love it, and I still cried when it was over, and I want to read Lolita because it's Mara's favorite book. That's why I picked it up. That's why I've thought about reading it for so long. I'm not ready to be out of her head. The fact that everything about this book was perfect. It was perfect. It was brilliant, and it was amazing, and it was perfect. It's written so well. Some authors, you know how like their writing style will like slowly go downhill and then very quickly go downhill. In the case of the Mortal Instruments, nothing like that. It's like all on the same level. It's just all brilliant, and it's, oh God, the way she chose to end it. Yeah, it was a good conclusion. It was a good conclusion to a really good series. And I'm so glad that Mara got the ending she needed and she deserved. And I was reading this book, and I felt nostalgic in a way when there were flashbacks to the first and second books, because I remember reading it, and like, especially like, she'll like flashback to like the first time she and Noah kissed, and you know, that scene in the first book where I think it's her birthday, and they're making out in his bed, and he sort of kind of dies, sort of thing. I used to go back and like reread that scene up until the point where, you know, his lips turn blue, like, because that was the only action I got. Yeah. And I remembered being young and fantasizing about having a boyfriend and making out like that, and now I've done it. Been there, done that. Nothing's as good as it is in literature, but it gets better. It's good. It's amazing, and the fact that it has spoken to me the same way over the past few years. I'm not going to say it's spoken to me in the same way, but it has spoken to me over the past few years still. The fact that it still means so much to me, the fact that Mara's story still hits home, that still is important after I've changed so much, after so much has happened, after, like, hell, last time I read, or when the second book came out, I still had long hair. It was before I got sick. I didn't have my weird anxiety problem. I was a completely different person. Like, me now would probably bitch slap me then. Like, and our favorite book series are still the same. It's still important to me, and it still hits home. I still can relate to Mara. I can still... It's beautiful. It is beautifully written, and it's dark, and it's twisted, and it's messy, and it's fucked up, and it's amazing. It's amazing, and it's intelligent. It is so intelligent. Her diction and the illusions, my God. It's good. It's really good, and I think you should read it. And if you have, drop me a line. Tell me what you thought of the Retribution. Tell me if you agree. That'd be amazing. Oh, by the way, this is a peppermint latte, and you should get one. But yeah, ta-ta for now. I think I'll probably have to make another video sometime soon like I did earlier in the year, because a lot's changed. Everything is different. Ooh.